I'm not sure why it is that when I go out in the community and I tell people I'm a teacher, they say, "Oh, we respect you so much. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing. I couldn't do the job that you're doing." So I get all that respect, adulation, and I appreciate it. But what I notice is that when it comes to compensating teachers, paying them appropriately, then we get to doing some penny pinching. There's some penny pinching. But as a society, we have no problem going to a football game, a baseball game, basketball game, paying inflated prices for tickets, for concessions and merchandise and different things like that. So when it comes to those things, we'll pay the inflated price. But when it comes to the future of this country, educating students, then we have a debate. There's penny pinching. They talk about, oh, well, you have the summers off, so stop complaining. And unfortunately, I don't think that debate will ever disappear, sadly. And so we have, as teachers, we have to take care of ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. The money that we do earn, we have to be wise. And I often tell you that we need to have multiple streams of income. With technology, there's many opportunities for us to earn a little bit more to supplement our salary as teachers. That leads me to the article that I want to discuss today. This is a very, very sad one. I didn't want to be homeless. Retired Chicago teacher 74 forced to return to work to keep a roof over her head. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you some, I would say some, I think it's common sense to have a plan. Have a plan, consult your financial advisor, yada 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 yada. But I mean, definitely, when it comes to inflation, and this article, and I'll share this article with you, gives you some tips to help make sure that inflation doesn't significantly reduce your spending power when it's time to retire. These are things that you need to be thinking about no matter how many years of teaching you have in the classroom. This is the teacher that we're talking about. She's put in her time, 74 years old, but she's got to return to work because of rising costs. That should not happen. That should never, ever, ever have to happen. When Jeanette Campbell retired from teaching at the age of 62, the one thing not etched in her retirement roadmap was return to work. Like other new retirees heading into their golden years, Campbell dreamt of taking care of her grandchildren and traveling the world. But life didn't work out that way for the Chicago resident. So, going on, living on a fixed retirement income, Campbell soon found out that she couldn't keep up with her bills. Now, as teachers, I know I've heard this a lot. Teachers, you have great retirement. It's going to be nice once you get to that moment where you start drawing on your retirement. But then as with most retirement plans, you're on a fixed income. And I can imagine she did not expect the economy to be where it is today. There are multiple factors that led up to all of this inflation, but this is her reality. And her reality is that she's having to make the decision to go back to work. It says now, age 74, Campbell is working part time for United Home Care, a nonprofit health and community care organization. And get this part right here, using a walker to get around the office. She spends her days checking emails, making calls, and putting together promotional material, activities far from the retirement dream she once had. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, I implore you, I will share this article with you in the description section so you can look at some of the ideas that the article is submitting to you so that you can boost up your retirement a little bit. And like I said, in addition to that, I think that there are opportunities. No, I know that there are opportunities for you to take on certain gig work that is not too time consuming, but you can use that and you can add that to part of your retirement plan or your overall financial plan to meet your financial goals so that life is it's not like Miss Campbell's, here in retirement. So I will, again, I'll share that with you. This is it's a sad story, very sad story. She goes on to talk about she couldn't, it's either go back to work to pay the mortgage or be homeless, and that's not what she wanted to do. So that's really really sad. So ladies and gentlemen, let's use this unfortunate story, let's use that as motivation to really dig into our financial plan, make sure that we do have a plan for the present and the future. And yeah, let's learn from that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.